G'day viewers, welcome to this week's PB's Retro Restorations. Now work it out and get out. As you can see, t-shirt sales have been very kind to me this year. So we've all seen photos of Ferraris in magazines and might even seen one in the flesh in the street, seen them at the motor show, but I never ever in a million years thought I'd actually get to sit in one, especially on the side with the steering wheel, let alone go for a ride in one. And thank you to friend of the channel Cathie's new purchase, she waited over a year to receive. I've got to tick one off my bucket list. And for that, I'll be eternally grateful, Cathie. You've got no idea what a special treat it was for us.
Yeah, it's not a bad track at all. Anyone else want a lap? Who wants a lap? Yeah, boys.
If you ever get the opportunity to do that, I wholeheartedly recommend it, viewers. Holy dooly. So I can think of worse ways to spend a Sunday afternoon than being in the company of some really good friends, enjoying the finest slow-cooked meats in all of Queensland, if not Australia and the world, and some laps around the block in a brand new Italian supercar. Mwah! So I thought I'd try and find myself a die-cast version, because Lord knows that's the only type that I can afford. And I found this one on the Ferrari website. It's 1/8 scale. These are like, this is photos of the model. I thought, oh yeah, that looks good. I'm going to get onto that. How much should I just click on the button? Yeah, no, it will just cost me more than the Yaris did. I found this little guy. It's even the right colour, this one. It's so much more affordable. So Cathie, I want to thank you again so much for being so generous with your time and your car, and letting all of us adult kids and actual kids, you know, go all over it and sit in it and put our filthy hands on it and, you know, let us chew your ear off about it, and then to get a ride in it as well was a once in a lifetime opportunity for me, I'm sure, and probably a few of the rest of us as well. So thank you so much again. We'll never forget it. Okay, so now we're on to the Ford part of the video. I will have a few more shots of the Ferrari, of course, at the end, including one right at the very, very end, which made me laugh. Thanks, Mrs. PB. Anyway, on to the Mustang. This week I'm doing the number 8 Ford Mustang Fastback. So 1964-65, Ford Mustang's the hottest car on the planet. Ford can't build enough of them to keep up with demand. They're just, you know, every die-cast manufacturer has a crack at making one, and Matchbox was no exception. Started out as one of their cars with the steerable front wheels, made the transition to superfast, of course, and lost the steering. And then in 71, it became the Wildcat Dragster. Now, I've done the Wildcat Dragster a couple of times before, and I'm going to be doing it a few more times, because if you've been watching my unboxing videos, if I haven't got to that episode yet, I've got quite a few of them now. Anyway, let's get crack-a-lackin', as they say at the Ford factory when they're about to start building Mustangs. Hey, Steve. I haven't forgot your photo, buddy. It's coming. And now see if we can't turn this one around. Only one rivet and a tab holds this one together. There's the steering assembly. Quite simple, but, you know, as with all these toys, quite ingenious too. Filthy interior. And the glass in this one was toast. And I didn't have a replacement. I could have put a green one in from a Wildcat. I've got enough of them. But a Recover toy came to the rescue, and I got a nice new replacement one. Now to get these wheels off. wasn't going to have sound effects because I thought because we had a Ferrari at the start, it was going to be a classier episode. And then I started thinking, well, not only should I have sound effects, but maybe I should have done some Ferrari sound effects too. Yeah, no. That's the treble, not the Ferrari. I love this casting. It's such a nicely proportioned and detailed thing, but it does have some awful casting marks all over it, and most of the ones I've seen do. If I wasn't going for a straight rest, I would have cleaned it up a bit more with the file, but because I'm going for original, I've left it as it came. So we finally had a run of beautiful days and lovely humid-free weather here in Queensland. That's finally let me get some quality work out of my airbrush. But by Friday afternoon, which is today, we're expected to have the rain back again. So you win some, you lose some. So have a look how good this black paint goes on. Anyway, I got distracted by my own awesomeness. Sorry. So I gave all the parts a really good clean, and here I'm just using a tiny bit of nail polish remover to get rid of some black Nico pen or black paint that had got onto the interior. I've re-chromed those hubs because they were disgusting, and I painted the tyres as well, and now I'm putting them back together. So it isn't hard putting the steering assembly back together and the wheel axles through it. I'm going to reform them on my drill press. I know I promised pictures of it this week, but they'll be next week. I promise. Double promise. And then I can reassemble the rest. Just like that, and as if by magic, we're done. So here we are back at the start with another one of my bulk die-cast buys from the box of death. Not in too bad a shape really. It's, you know, all the paint's stripped off it and that glass was busted, but otherwise pretty straightforward restoration, and just spraying it white isn't terribly difficult, so a bit of a shorter video this week, but I hope you've still enjoyed it. And now for the reveal. Ta-da! Looking a million times better now. It's really crying out for extra detailing on it, this car, like the taillights and the headlights. It would look $1 million. Well, that'd make it look like $2 million then if it was fully detailed. And if I get another one, I think I would like to do that to it. Nice basic model. It looks like it did when it came out new. I didn't have any disasters this week, which is good too. Yeah, they do work out sometimes, viewers. So you might be thinking to yourself, well, it's all very well and good to have a real Ferrari and a toy Mustang. How about we flip it around? And, well, that might actually be happening soon, because my dear friend Steve-O, the Mustang Devo, has been patiently waiting for at least a year. It's probably longer, isn't it, Steve? To take delivery of his brand new 2022 Mustang. Now, if he's forgiven me for taking the mickey out of him all the time and lets me do some filming of his Mustang, he might even take me for a ride in it, hint hint. We'll do that. We'll do Steve's Mustang and a Ferrari restoration. How about that? I'm going to redress the situation.
You can't get one, babe, with your head. It's not going to work. Action!
Viewers. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope it was a bit of fun for you. It was a real... Cathie, if you're still watching, I really cannot put into words how much I appreciated that opportunity. I will stop going on about it. Thanks everybody for watching. I will see you on Wednesday for the next installment of the unboxing video. We'll have another restoration next Friday, of course, at 9:15. Stay safe. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you then. Stay safe. Bye. Whoa.